Now we take on Axel. Or do we?
Roxas, to the mansion. The time has come.
Painter! Pence! Olette!
Unfortunately, your password doesn't get you out of this one. Time has completely halted. Alright, well, we need to go to the Haunted Mansion, just like that mysterious voice said. So we can head, I think, I don't think there's a wrong way to go. This leads to the Station Heights. I don't think both whether you go through the Station Heights or through the Sandlot, I think you can still get there. Yeah, doesn't matter which way you go.
The Roxas that I know is long gone. Fine. I see how it is.
Okay. Actually, I want to go back just a second here. I actually want to go through the... Okay, I'll ignore those guys just for now, because I just want to test something. So I can't go to the Station Heights. Okay. To the mansion, which is over this way. Okay. There's another one of those guys that comes from underground. I'm going this way for a reason. Going through the Sandlot... oh, maybe it doesn't. I don't remember. Maybe I think of something else. I think an event happens so if you go through the Sandlot. But maybe I'm thinking something already happened. I could be wrong. Oh, the reverse. Oh, damn. Reversal wasn't ready enough to stun those guys. Alright, let's see what's this. This is the Sandlot here, so let's go this way. Tram Common. Where? Oh, over there. As you can see, there's nobody here. Either the tram itself isn't here, the little train that rides around, nor is any person here. So all the shops are not available, or I should say, none of the shops are available. And you can't do any more work either. You couldn't do that after the first day, but I wanted to point that out anyway. Damn it. Damn it. Get out from under the ground, you asshole. There we go. Not hard to get out from under the ground, but while he is underground, he's fucking annoying as hell. Alright, here's the entrance over here. We'll only have one more enemy spawn before we get there. Yep, there it is. I believe he will if you don't attack him after a certain amount of time. He will go back underground. What is this? Bring bulk garbage to the Tram Common Repository. Never seen that sign before. Okay, into the woods. We'll have some more of these guys to fight along the way as we get to the mansion. As you can clearly tell, we can take either two paths. You can take two paths to the mansion. You can either go through the Sandlot, or you can go through the way I went through the Tram Common. It's a little bit quicker to go through the Sandlot than go the way I went. But just in case you're wanting to take the long way, I wouldn't. Sometimes taking the long way in some games means you probably encounter more enemies and get more experience. I really don't think it matters either way you go. Whether you'll get more enemies and more encounters, I don't think it really matters either way. I think the encounters and the enemies you're going to get are pretty much going to be the same. It looks like they're actually turning into suicide guys. I don't remember them doing that before. Because it looked like that last one exploded, and I didn't even hit it yet. So I guess some of those guys now can explode, or I say now, could explode. I just didn't know that before. Oh, come on, the bars in that gate are wide if you can squeeze through there, Roxas. You can crawl under them. You can just duck under them. Look how wide those bars and the gates are.
Don't call me and then lock me out.
Oh, right. His sword, his blade is a key. What do keys do? They open locks. Ta-da! Who is this? Those of you who have seen the other Kingdom Hearts games probably recognize that weapon. But in case you don't, I won't spoil who it is. Alright, we're now in the mansion. There are some more of the white guys spawn. In case you're curious, this is not going to be spoilers to tell you this, but in case you're curious, these guys, oh shit, these guys here, the white guys we've been fighting all this time, these are not Heartless. In case you're curious, maybe these are like some new form of Heartless. No, I'll just tell you, I can tell you without too much spoilers, these are not Heartless. Oh, hello. It's a little guy here with spawning here is a new type of enemy, a new type of guy from the white, new type of white guy. That sounds racist, but whatever. I think they're called stalkers. They're called stalkers because they kind of like they usually spawn as like a pair of shoes with like a cookie pair of legs, and they like creep up on you, and they can transform into different things. You saw that one change into a shield, one earlier changed into a sword, and kind of swings around a bunch of times. So they can change into different forms. Nothing really, heavy to worry about. Now in here, you recognize this room. This is where that smashed table is that we saw Diz and Ansem talking. Even though we don't see the chairs they were sitting in, but we do see them. We do see the broken table, that is. Level 5, a defense increase and maximum AP increase. That's good. And there we go. Only a massive blast could have broken this. Alright. In this chest, we've got an elven bandana. And a potion. That elven bandana is a new piece of gear. Specifically, I believe it's armor. No, oh yeah, there it is. Elven bandana. What you see, it actually it does kind of the opposite of what the champion belt does. Where the champion belt gives you no physical defense, but it increases your fire, blizzard, and thunder resistance. The elven bandana increases your defense by 1, but it gives you obviously no elemental defense. If I had a second slot, I'd probably equip it, but I'm not too worried about my physical defense. Magic, if I recall correctly, magic attacks are a little more common in this game than they were in the first one. So I would say if you really want to focus on defense, I would say focus on your elemental defense a little bit more than you would physical. I'm not saying don't ignore the physical defense completely, but magic defense I think is going to be a little bit more important here because you'll have a lot more enemies that cast elemental attacks than in the first game. I'm not going to worry about putting the ability ring on. Speaking of abilities, let's check out abilities. Nothing new, but we have 8 of AP available, so we're doing fine there. Okay, ready to move on. The other door over there across the way is blocked, so we can't use it. You look through here. The castle object is crumbling. Whatever, nothing important there. Head up here, open this chest. I think there's another chest on the other side over here, isn't there? No, there's not. Okay. Alright, now we're going to go upstairs. We have to go to the left. There's and you can see this path that leads up there. I can do first-person perspective here. I can even move around, too. I didn't know that. Couldn't move around in the first game, I don't think. But that path of that door that's over there, that's where we need to go. But right now it's locked. We can't actually go through there. We have to go into this room over here first. So no matter what, we have to go this side first. But eventually we do need to go over toward that other door. There's one of those stalkers there. There we go, damn it. Damn it, go back to the ground. There we go, got him out. Right. Let's go in here. Cutscene. Remember that picture there on the lower right is the Hollow Bastion library. I think that's the window outside Sora's room back into his house on Destiny Island, I think. Flashback.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization!
Nominee.
Organization 13. They're a bad group.
Bad or good? I don't know. They're a group of incomplete people who wish to be whole. To that end, they're desperately searching for something.
What?
Kingdom Hearts.
Roll credits.
Funny?
It's just... I think I've been running away from the question I really want to ask. What's gonna happen to me now? Just tell me that. Nothing else really matters anymore.
You are...
Nominate!
Uh-oh. He's being deleted from the system.
There's no knowledge that has the power to change your fate.
Even if it doesn't, I want to know. I have the right to know.
A nobody doesn't have a right to know.
Nobody. Well, that's a
Nor
good
does
thing
it
to
even
say.
have the right to be.
But what is a nobody?
Diz, we're out of time. Too many nobodies.
Roxas. Nobodies like us are only half a person. You won't disappear. You'll be whole.
I'll disappear?
No further outbursts.
No, you won't disappear. You'll...
Wait!
Roxas, we will meet again. And then we can talk about everything. I may not know it's you, and you may not know it's me. But we will meet again. Someday soon. I promise.
Let her go! Nominate!
Nominee sketches. Sketches left by Nominee. These drawings appear to have deep meaning. And we got a mansion map. We're now in the White Room. Could this room be named any more obvious? And you can see by some of these, we got a little bit better view of some of these pictures now. You'd probably be able to recognize some of them. That right there looks to me like the entrance to Hollow Bastion. Not the entrance to, well, the entrance to the castle of Hollow Bastion back in Kingdom Hearts 1, because there's the fountain right there in front, the two steps that lead up to the room that goes to the back. I think this is probably supposed to be the Destiny Islands. I'm just guessing, even though we don't really see a whole lot here that really stands out that looks like Destiny Islands. I mean, we don't see the little pad of island that you could fight with Riku on in the first game. You don't really see all of the wooden part of that wooden area that leads off to the left, where Titus was always training, or at least the first day. So I don't think it's supposed to be Destiny Islands, but I'm not entirely sure. Over here, we've got the keyhole in Hollow Bastion. This is the keyhole that we locked. This was the big keyhole that was being created by the 7 Princesses of Light, but the door wasn't complete because Kairi's heart was asleep. Remember all that? Because Kairi's heart was lost. Well, lost because it was inside Sora. Even though they had gathered the 7 princesses, there was still one heart missing, and it was Kairi's. Here we've got the picture of the it was originally just called the room, but this was the room where you would talk to the Final Fantasy characters in Traverse Town in the first game. Here's obviously Roxas and Axel and a couple other members of Organization 13. Organization 13, not really spoilers here because he just talked about it. They're the guys in those black suits with the hoods. Everybody that you see in that black suit with the hood is a member of Organization 13. There are a few exceptions to that, but for the most part, anybody you see wearing that outfit is a member of Organization 13. That's obviously Kyrie there holding a palpu fruit. Over here we've got, now this looks a little bit more like Destiny Island. This looks like the side of the island that you start the game with, because there on the lower right hand side is the little shack where the save point was. Right in the middle, that dark spot there is where the cavern was, and the upper left and the top up there with that like treehouse looking thing is where you picked up the cloth that you needed for the raft in the first game. There's obviously Donald, Sora, and Goofy again. We saw that picture earlier. Here's the big keyhole in Hollow Bastion again. I'm gonna guess that's Roxas running around, and I'm gonna guess that's where we saw that whole cutscene with him and Axel. Axel go, "You can't turn on the organization." I'm guessing that's supposed to be reminiscent of that particular scene. We got Axel here on the floor pointing to some door that I absolutely do not recognize whatsoever. I have no idea what that is. Here this says, I think this is Riku. I'm not sure what the key is supposed to resemble. Looks like maybe a keyblade. And then there's that pod we saw Sora fall asleep into in the intro video. Here's that. There's Sora and Sora and Roxas. This is the library from Hollow Bastion. You guys can kind of figure that out from the big pillars and stuff. This is the cave inside the Destiny Islands where the door is, and all the drawings and stuff. This is supposed to be reminiscent of Captain Hook's ship in Neverland, I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure because I don't recognize it from anything else. The barrels and the door kind of look like the what you see inside his ship in Neverland. I think this is supposed to be his Sora's window outside his room back in Hollow Bastion, back in Destiny Islands rather. You can see out the window and stuff. I think that's what that's supposed to resemble. And that's you got one on the floor over here. That's Sora, Naminé, and Riku, I think. I wonder if that's supposed to be in Castle Oblivion in Chain of Memory, because I see the stairs going up there behind. What sort of looks like stairs. The revolving staircase we saw in the opening cutscene. I think that's what that's supposed to look like. What else we got over here? There's Riku when he's in that in his dark uniform, the dark outfit that he wore, alongside I think that's supposed to be Naminé and Sora. Is that? Oh, we got one up here on the table too. What's on the table here? Oh, that's not the two. Oh, it's Kairi, Sora, and Riku leaning on the tree back in Dusty Island. Okay. I haven't actually ever taken the time to look that closely at these pictures before, so it's kind of interesting. Can I actually play this entire game in first person? That'd be kind of cool. Unfortunately, the up-down is not inverted, so I wouldn't be able to do that very long. Alright, I'm going to throw down a save here, and then we'll head out of the white room and head over to the other room that I was talking about earlier. So, be right back. Alright, all set up, ready to go. Let's go back to the foyer and just work our way around. We're going to have to fight these white guys all along the way. Chest over here, but we gotta take out these guys first. Reversal. Reversal, stun them again. Reversal, stun them. Oh, block. Okay, reversal, stun them again. There we go. We're gonna need the health bars. Pick up this. Potion. And a couple more of these guys. You now see that with the scan, now that I've got the scan ability on, you can see the HP of the enemies in the upper right-hand corner right next to the map. Unfortunately, their HP bar is kind of blocking the map a little bit, but oh well. All right, let's head in here. Now, I think you could actually come into this room before you actually go into the white room, but you wouldn't be able to proceed any further because you wouldn't have had those drawings that we picked up from Nominee. That's what we're doing now. Is now we're filling in the little icon there. As you can see, we wouldn't have known what to put there had we not had Nominee's drawings. So even if you could go into this room, you wouldn't have been able to do any of this because we wouldn't have had Nominee's drawings. And look at that. A secret entrance.